On this day, the 8 immortals cheerfully came to Punlai Pavilion to meet and drink. Each of the 8 immortals to prepare a dish to the local prawns, sea cucumbers, scallops, sea crabs, red snails, sea bream and other sea treasures as the main raw material, processed 8 platters, 8 hot dishes and a hot soup. Platter each with their own treasures put together into a pattern, shape vivid chic, plate are mythological illusions, not only taste delicious, but also can be viewed to cheer. Hot dishes cooking is more delicate, presenting a number of scenic spots in Punlai. Ingenious, hot soup to 8 kinds of seafood plus chicken soup made of delicious and peculiar flavor. Wine to sound, iron chicken li is not yet finished, said to the immortals, said Punlai, Abbot, Ingzhou 3 sacred mountains beautiful scenery, why don't we go to play, enjoy? The immortals were passionate and agreed. Lu Dongbin said, since we are immortals, we are not allowed to take a boat to cross the sea, we only rely on our personal Taoism, what do you think? The immortals heard, gladly agreed, all abandoned their seats and moved away. Another story is that the 8 immortals returned from the Queen Mother's peach banquet. The 8 immortals gathered at the seashore, and each of them showed their magic treasures. The free and idle Han Zhongli threw the banana fan in his hand into the sea, which was as big as a mat, and he drunkenly jumped onto the fan that welcomed the waves and drifted towards the depths of the sea in a leisurely manner. Qingwan moving He Shinjiu followed in her footsteps, put the lotus flower into the sea, suddenly red light, flowers like a millstone, He Shinjiu pavilion in the middle of the lotus flower, charming style. All the immortals were not willing to lag behind. Lv Dongbin who chanted poems and chivalry, Zhang Wolao who rode a donkey upside down, Chao Guoyu who was a monk, Lan Saihe who vibrated his boots and stomped on the song, Han Xiangzi who skillfully took over the creation of the world, and Tai Chaoli who borrowed a corpse to return to his soul all threw their treasures into the sea. Instantly, 100 barges competing for the flow, each showing their powers, heroes Zhenhai, leisurely swimming in the blue waves of 10,000 hectares. 8 immortals to the sea, suddenly the sea, such as the turning of the river, the huge waves shook the East China Sea Dragon King's palace. East China Sea Dragon King urgently sent shrimp soldiers and crab generals to check the sea patrol, only to know is the 8 immortals each show their ability, the sea for the rise. The Dragon King of the East China Sea was infuriated, and led his troops to intervene. The 8 immortals argued and defended their case, and the Dragon King ordered the shrimp soldiers and crab generals to snatch Lan Saihe. Lan Saihe was not willing to show weakness, and fought with them, but was finally outnumbered, and was captured and imprisoned in the Dragon Pala.